Hello, everybody. You are welcome. I think I need to readjust my screen right now. You are welcome to another episode of our broadcast series. Broadcast. Is anybody here with us? Is anybody live with us? I'd like to see people start commenting. Oh, yeah, start asking people to come online because class is about to start. The class is about to start. Okay? Good evening, everybody. You are welcome to another beautiful episode of. I never give this name yet. Don't worry, soon and very soon. We're going to have a name. But right now, what we are just trying to do is bless lives, impact people, let people learn one or two things. So call as many people as possible. The class has started. We have started. If you are live here, please let me know where you're from. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know who is live with me right now. Put your name and your location. Let me know where you are from. Okay? While we're waiting for the others to come online. So, I'm waiting. My name still remains Adam Olafemi, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I am based in Akure, Ondo State. Lovely city, very quiet, very, very boring. Anyway, so let me know who is in the who is here with me. Let me not feel alone. Nice one. Yeah, our very first person here, Ogrubi Gladys Adepeju said, nice one, bro. Thank you. Adepeju, do you or would you care to let us know where you're from, where your location is at the moment? Let us know. If there's any other person, let's know where you're from. I've been able to rectify the problem with Facebook. Before I couldn't see people commenting on Facebook. Now I can actually put it on the screen. I've been able to rectify it. So let me know where you are at the moment. Please put your name and put your location so that I would know as many people that are watching me live right now. I will be waiting for that while we wait for others to join in. Today, we would be treating the topic how to write ebooks fast. How to write ebooks fast. Now, this is for those of you that would like to know how to publish your own book and ways in which you can actually do it in a very fast manner. Now, I am not the guru here. The guru is coming to come and teach us, but that's what we are treating today. How to write ebooks fast. While we are waiting for the rest, can we please comment wherever you are right now? Please comment, let me know where you're from. Please put your name and your location. Thank you. From Oyo Town. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you. Any other person? Any other person would like to join in? Any other person? Okay, so this is the fourth episode we'll be having for this series. The first episode was on addiction. I don't know if a lot of you were here when we did addiction. Then the second episode that we had was sales funnel. Hey, we have another person live here. Faith Adenike Jesulola. Thank you for joining in from Lagos. Thank you. So as I was saying that our second episode was on sales funnel. The third episode we had was on the 10 digital businesses you need for the year 2021. The 10 digital businesses that you need for the year 2021. And today we would be treating how to write ebooks fast. How to write ebooks fast. If you have been enjoying the series, you can do well to invite others. Take our time, you can share the link as we are live right now so that other people would be a part of this show. All right. If this is your first time of being on this show, thank you for coming. My name is Adam Olafemi. I'm based in Ondo State. I am a serial entrepreneur. I create explainer videos. I train people, and I do a lot of things basically. So that is that about that. So let me know, how was your week? How did your week go? How did your week go? Today, I took out time to actually try to cut one banana. There was this big banana behind my. Is it behind now? No, beside my house. There's this big banana that everybody in the neighborhood has actually been eyeing, and I took out time to try to cut it. The only downside about it was that there were a lot of thorns around, so it was a bit difficult for us to cut the whole thing. But then, hey, that was the highlight of my day. And then I saw someone, a friend of mine today, and we just stayed for about 2 hours, and now we are live. We are live. So some of you guys must have seen the flyer. Our speaker for today, I would not be the one to speak for today. Our speaker for today, her name is Favour Ajayi. Our speaker for today is Favour Ajayi. I met Favour Ajayi last year. Now, I'm not reading her bio yet. I'm just trying to say how we met. I met Favour Ajayi last year. She created a course on how to write ebooks without having to type. And I enrolled, and ever since then, we've been sharing ideas. We've been chatting, and she has been a blessing. She has been a blessing. She will be the one to talk today. I will be reading her bio soon enough. I just want us to have as many people as possible to join in. If you are live with me right now, if you have not told me where you're from, please put it in the comment section. Let me know your name and where you are chatting from at the moment. Let me know where you're from. All right? Don't be shy. Let me know where you're from. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, let me know where you're chatting from so that I can put it on the screen, and I would love to welcome you. Okay? All right, all right, all right. So let's dive into today's lecture. Favour Ajayi would be up any moment from now. So while we're waiting for her, I think it's only fair for me to read her bio, right? Okay, so Favour Ajayi is first and foremost an avid lover of God, aka Jesus baby. She is the ebook creation guru, which simply means that she teaches easy to use strategies to create ebooks fast and profit massively from that skill. She is a graduate of economics from Covenant University. She worked in the banking sector for 5 years in various roles ranging from marketing to operations and customer service. Currently, she works in the administrative arm at Covenant University. She has held a mix of online trainings and coaching programs where she has successfully shown her students the strategies to create ebooks fast, profit massively from it, and self-publish their books. She can be found on Facebook on www.facebook.com/ajayi.folashade. All right, so we have another person here. I see Adeni G. Shegun chatting from Germany. Great job. Thank you, sir. Shegun used to be, okay, he was not in my department. He was in electrical engineering years back during my time in FUTA. I also graduated from FUTA. I finished from mechanical engineering. For a lot of you that don't know, I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm not just here to be talking this thing. I'm also a mechanical engineer. All right, so while we wait for Favour, let me just drop her a message that we will be needing her now. While we wait for Favour to join in, I should clean my face. Who don't land? Abolade Precious don't land. My regular person. Thank you for joining in. Please let us know what location you are from, Abolade Precious. I know where you're from, but then for the sake of people watching us, let us know. I just finished reading the bio of our speaker, and I am waiting for her to come join us. She will be here any moment from now. Any moment from now. Any moment from now. All right. I hope we all have been enjoying this series. This is the fourth episode, and there's a fourth episode. And in today's topic or in today's section, we would be we'll be looking at how to write ebook fast. How to write ebook fast for as much as for as many rather. This English language. For as many people out there that would like to know how to write an ebook, this class is for you. This class is for you. So I'm using styles to stall and wait for our speaker to come online. Love Abubakar, thank you for joining in. You are, when did you go to Lagos? Anyway, I'm just joking. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a part of this show. If you're still there, you'd like to introduce yourself, please do. I would put your information on the screen. I'm going to put your information on the screen. Okay? So we're waiting for our guest to come online now. Yes, our guest is about to come. So I'm going to do, I am going to read her bio once again. I've read it before, but I'm just going to do it again now that she's live. She's waiting. I can actually see her in the waiting room. All right, so here it goes. Favour Ajayi is first and foremost an avid lover of God, aka Jesus Sugar Girl. She's the ebook creation guru, which simply means that she teaches easy-to-use strategies to create ebooks fast and profit massively from that skill. She's a graduate of economics from Covenant University. She worked in the banking sector for 5 years in various roles ranging from marketing to operations and customer service. Currently, she works in the administrative arm at Covenant University. She has held a mix of online trainings and coaching programs where she has successfully shown her students the strategies to create ebooks fast, profits massively from it, and self-publish their books. She can be found on Facebook via, I think I need to put this here, where she can be found while we are waiting for her to come in. She can be found here for as many people that would like to. Yes, she can be found here. All right. Njoko Esther, thank you for joining in. You are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, then. Now, let me bring up our speaker. Hello, 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 hello.
Hi. Good evening, everyone.
My boss. My boss.
Good evening. It's
Good
great to
evening,
be
good
here.
evening.
Well done.
Yeah. Hope there was no traffic on the way while you were coming. Hope police and Mopo did not stop you, and military men and all that.
No. They know that I'm a VIP, so everybody, the whole road was cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gang. That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So I was telling people how I met you. We got to meet on the WhatsApp group that you created last
yeah,
year,
yeah.
teaching people how to create their ebooks fast. That was
True.
the first time that we met, and ever since then we've been good friends.
Yeah,
I'm bold to say that we've been good friends. We've
yeah.
um, we've collaborated in a lot of things behind the
Yeah,
scene, as it were.
yeah.
All right, so let me leave this place so that you would have the floor and teach these wonderful people what you have for them. Okay?
Okay, okay. Hi guys, good evening. So, as you all know, or as I've been introduced, I am Favour Ajayi, okay, and I am the ebook creation guru. And this evening, I'll be taking you on how to create ebooks fast, right? Um, why the choice of this particular topic? The choice of this particular topic is because a lot of people they have the intention, right, of writing their books, but for like a for various reasons they are not able to write it fast, right? So you see people writing just one book for 30 days. Sometimes you see people writing one book for 6 months, some 1 year, some even keep, after they've written that book for a while, they abandon it because they get tired. Okay, so I'm just here to tell you how you can write your books, how you can write it very, very fast. Okay, and the beautiful part of all this is the fact that the beautiful part of this is the fact that I'm not just going to be teaching you theoretical knowledge. I'm going to be teaching you practical knowledge. Do you understand? There are strategies, secrets that have tested and trusted. No, and then again, is they are not even just strategies that I have tested for myself alone. These are strategies and secrets that even my students, my clients have used, and they were able to finish their book in record time. Okay, now record time is subjective, right? What could be record time to one person might not be record time to another person, right? But then again, the sole focus is that your ability to write your book and write it very, very fast. Okay, so the very first ebook I wrote, that was in September 2019, right? I wrote that book in 2 days, 48 hours. That's how long it took me to write that book. And it was like an eye-opening experience for me, because prior to that, I did not even know I could write I did not know that I could write a book. Do you get? Neither did it even occur to me that I could write an ebook that fast. Okay. And then after that experience in September 2019, and by the way, that particular ebook I wrote was a book project for a course I was attending at that time. So that ebook, writing an ebook was one of the conditions for graduating. So that ebook went ahead and won an award as the best the best book project, right, for that course. And in that course, we had like people from different nationalities, African countries and non-African countries. Like we had close to like more than 100 people, right? In We had more than 100 people from like different countries. So that was just how good my ebook was. And then after September 2019, I've gone ahead to like employ more strategies, and I'm able to even finish an ebook in 24 hours. So those are the strategies I'm going to be teaching you this evening. Okay, so let's proceed. How do you write your ebooks fast? Okay, the first thing I'd like to tell you is that this doesn't have anything to do with writing ebooks fast, but it has something to do with the profitability of your ebook. Okay, so if you're going to write an ebook and your focus for writing that book is for you to make profits, you have to ensure that your ebook is written on on a topic, right, or a niche that is profitable. Okay, now ebook writing, we have three, right? We have three topics or three niches that you can write your book on and to be profitable. These three are: first, we have wealth; second, we have health; and third, we have relationship. Okay, what this basically means is that no matter your social status, your tribe, your age, your gender, wherever part of the world you are in, okay, these are three things that are like important to every single person, right? These three things are like super, super important to everybody. Everybody wants to be wealthy. And then what is health without wealth? Sorry, what is wealth, sorry, without health, right? So everybody wants to be wealthy, they want to be healthy, and what we all want to have be good relationships, right? Those relationships could be personal, it could be professional, right? Just like this common saying that your network is your net worth. Okay, so if you write a book in any of those three areas, it is bound to sell and sell out, right? And then if you're someone that to an extent you've been active on social media, you notice that when you see people writing books most times, you notice that the books that people write most times in any of these three areas, right? You either see people writing a book on how to make money, or how to multiply their money, how to lose weight, um how to manage, weight loss, or you see people writing a book on how to do better in their relationship, how to keep him, how to keep her, how to have a better sex life. Do you get? Or you have, you see people writing a book on health, right? How to get rid, for people that have health issues, how to get rid of diabetes, how to, you know, how to use juices to lose weight, how to lose weight without exercise, the proper exercise regimen to follow in trying to lose weight. So these are, like, as I said, these are profitable niches that you have to write your book on, right? If you want that book to sell. So that's the first thing you need to pay attention to. When you're writing your book, ensure that your book is written in a profitable niche, okay? And if for any reason your book cannot be on health, it can be on wealth, and it can be on relationships, right? Ensure that whatever other topic you're writing that book in, that you've included profitability in it, okay? Now, this is what I mean by profitability, okay? Imagine that you're writing a book on how to, let me use as an example now, right? Um, Maybe how to build your relationship with God, um, which is also under the relationship niche, right? You need to be able to tell people how, when they get better on in their relationship with God, how they'll make more money, how they'll be healthier. Do you understand? So there has to be profitability, that has to be like be infused into your book. Ensure that you're not just giving people information. Ensure that in your book is package transformation, right? So your book needs to be able to move people from like a point A to like a point Z. That needs to be like be the focus of your book. Okay. Now moving on. How do you write your ebooks fast? There are a lot of strategies for doing this. I'll just share there about 5 of them with us this evening. Okay. Now the first way of writing your ebooks fast is for you to do a mind dump. Okay. Now, why is that is a mind dump? Mind dump. Okay. A mind dump is getting a book idea, right? And then beginning to dump every single thing that comes to your mind on that topic, right? And putting that on paper. Now let's do like a practical exercise, okay? Let's imagine that I was writing a book on how to make $1,000 in 30 days. That's my book idea, right? If I'm going to do a mind dump on that book idea, right? Which is how to make $1,000 in 30 days, right? Then I start thinking about my typical reader, right? If I'm going to lead a reader from not knowing anything about making money to being able to make $1,000 in 30 days, what are the things that that person needs to know to move them from a point of knowing nothing to being equipped with the skills, the strategies of being able to make $1,000 in 30 days, right? So I begin a mind dump, right? I start thinking, what are the mindsets, right, for making $1,000 in 30 days, right? That's one of the things I have to think about. I start thinking, what are the skill sets that that person needs to be able to make $1,000 in 30 days? Does that person need copywriting skills? Does that person need writing skills? Does that person need graphic designing skills? Does that person need web designing skills? Do you get? And as I'm thinking all these things, that's why it's called a mind dump. I need to be able to start to write them on paper, right? And in doing mind dump, most time we use like a big cardboard or we use sticky notes, right? So that as each of those ideas, sub ideas, or your big book idea is coming to you, begin to put them on the cardboard. If you're using a cardboard, if you're using a cardboard, sorry, I like to talk very fast. So if you're using a cardboard, right, the first thing you need to do is that you need to draw a big cycle in your cardboard and write your big book idea inside, right? Then you now begin to attach smaller cycles around it and begin to put every single thing that comes to your mind on your big big book idea inside, right? So I've spoken about skill sets, I've spoken about mindsets. You also have to think about, oh, what kind of habit sets does that person need, right? To be able to make $1,000 in 30 days, right? And you have to start thinking of the network. Do you get? Because the kind of people you have around you at any present moment cannot take you into achieving a set of goals. So there might be a need to change your association. So that's another thing. You also need to start thinking of maybe leverage. You have to start thinking of how that person leverage now could include, or what are the kind of people you have around you that could lead you further into being able to make $1,000 in 30 days. Okay. So every single thing that comes to your mind on making $1,000 in 30 days has to be written around that big circle on your cardboard. Okay. Most time it takes you at least like 45 minutes to 1 hour to do a proper mind dump, right? So you need to ensure that you're in a very quiet place, right? And then you sit down. And as I said, remember that book is not for you, it's for your reader, right? So you have to think like a reader, right? Right. Okay, this book I'm writing, what does this person want to know? Okay. And then in line with that, every single thing that comes to your mind, you need to write it, put it on paper, as I said. Okay. Then when you are done with your mind dump, the next thing you need to start doing is to create an outline, right? And that outline you're going to create is from your mind dump, okay? An outline is like a map, right? That you follow to go from where you are to like a destination you want to arrive at, okay? So how do you create an outline from a mind dump? It's very simple. What you need to start doing in creating an outline is I need to look at um every single thing that came to your mind that you have dumped on paper concerning that book idea, right? And then um you need to begin to put themed or similar items together. Okay. Now, how do I mean? Remember that our big book idea is how to make $1,000 in 30 days, right? And part of the things that I'd mentioned that you may need to add to writing a book in 30 days is habit sets, skill sets, right? So it means that by putting similar ideas together, right? In writing a book on making $1,000 in 30 days, right? Items like skill sets, habit sets, mindset, right? They will all go under one section, right? And then ideas has to do with um leverage, connection, those one go under another section, right? And then other things that comes to your mind on writing a book on how to make $1,000 in 30 days will probably go to another section, right? So you are going to have different section, right, from your mind dump. And as I said, that those different sections has to be in such a way that similar items, right, have to come together, right? So we're going to imagine that we have five sections, right? We have been able to create five sections on writing a book. We are able to create five sections from the mind dump that we created on writing a book in 30 days, right? So we have five sections, okay? And those five sections are now going to be what is going to be your book outline, okay? Now, when you're done with creating an outline, next thing you need to do is that you need to arrange that book outline sequentially, right? You have to ensure that they are in the right sequence. What do I mean by that? By them being in the right sequence, it means that you are leading your reader on a journey, right? And if you're traveling, right, let's imagine you're traveling from, say, Lagos to Abuja, right? There's no way you're going to get to Lokoja before you get to Akure, for instance. You have to get to Akure before you get to Lokoja. Do you get? So you have to ensure that when you're writing your book, it follows the right sequence. There are certain things that your reader, your audience needs to know before certain other things, right? Again, let's use this example of writing a book on making $1,000 in 30 days, right? One of the first things you have to deal with is the right mindset to making $1,000, because if your reader does not have the right mindset, right, if in their hearts they believe that they cannot make $1,000 in 30 days, no matter any other thing you teach them, they will never make that $1,000 in 30 days. So it means that one of your first section in that class has to deal with mindset, right? Do you get? And then after that, you can probably now have to like look at, okay, their skill sets, and then afterward look at their relationships. So that's like a sequence. So after we created the sections in your outline, you have to ensure that they are in the right sequence, right? So that's how the mind dump method works, right? When you do that, it makes it very, very easy for you to write your ebook fast, right? Because you already have like your outline. All you now need to do is to get the right information to infuse into other sections. Okay. So that's that about the mind dump method. Okay. Now, the second strategy of writing your ebooks fast is for you to speak it. Speak it, yes, you can speak it, right? So a lot of people have issues with typing. Do you get? Maybe because you're very busy, or because maybe by the time you just don't have that time to sit down and be typing on your computer, on your phone, or on your laptop. Do you understand? You can speak it. There are a lot of apps that you can use to speak your um that you can use to speak your ebook, right? One of them is Google Keyboard, right? So whether you're an iPhone user or you're an Android phone user, right? Just go to your Play Store or your iOS store and search for Google Keyboard, right? And then instead of typing your book, you can now begin to dictate that book, right? So it means that wherever you are, you can actually begin to write your book. Okay, so that's the other way of writing your ebooks first, for you to speak it, and it's super easy for you to use Google Keyboard, right? First, all you need to do is for you to download it from your Play Store, your iOS store, and then install it, right? So after installing it, right, you now begin to use it. Okay, you begin to speak your book, and it begins to wherever you dictate, right, it begins to get typed on your phone, right? Now, for you to use Google Keyboard effectively, you need to use it with um, a document, right, on your phone. And the easiest document for you to use is WPS Office, right? Again, if you don't have WPS Office installed on your phone, just go to your Play Store or your iOS store and download WPS Office, okay? And then when you get to WPS Office, you open a document. A document on WPS Office is just like a regular document on Microsoft Word, right? So when you download it, then you activate your Google Keyboard and you begin to speak your book, right? Again, as I said, the advantage of speaking your book instead of writing is that, unlike, when you're typing, that you need to, like, be seated in an upright position, with Google Keyboard, right, with speaking your book, you can be lying down and you can be speaking your book, right? So that's how that speaking your book works. And when you're done, you edit the book. You can edit the book with you can preview the book now, I mean, with Grammarly, because for you to do a proper editing, you need to hand it over to an editor, right? But to do that first step of proofreading, you can use Grammarly, right? So you edit the book with Grammarly, add your book cover, and then save as PDF, and there you have it. Your ebook is ready. If you follow this process judiciously, in 48 hours or less, your ebook can be ready. Okay. Now, how else do you write your ebook and you write it fast? Right? The other way for you to write your book and for you to write it fast for you to um is for you to get an accountability, right? In full, that means an accountability body, right? What that does for you is that you have somebody that you're accountable to, right? So let's say you make a goal of, like, okay, I'm going to finish writing my book in 7 days, or I'm going to finish writing my book in 3 days. So you're going to tell your accountable body that this is your goal, and that person is supposed to hold you accountable. Please and please, when you're getting an accountability, do not get somebody that's unserious. You don't need somebody that, if for any reason you don't meet up with your goal, the person will be smiling with you. No, 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 no. That will not work. You need to get somebody that is serious, somebody that you look up to, somebody that know that when you give your word, you want to keep that word. Do you get someone that, if for any reason, as I said, you did not meet up with your goal, they will not be smiling with you. They'll be asking questions with a frown on their face, like, what happened? Why? Do you understand? So because you don't want to get that kind of reaction, you want to sit up, right? So getting an accountable body, puts you on your toes, right? So that's how accountability works. Now, the other way of writing your ebooks fast is for you to open pre-order on your book. Again, another way for you to write your ebooks fast is for you to open pre-order on your book. How does that work? So imagine you're writing a book, right? You are still in process of writing that book. You can open pre-order on that book. How pre-order works is that, okay, let's say I'm writing a book now. Today is what's today's day? I think today is 16th. Yeah, today is 16th. Today is 16th of January, right? And I've set a goal of that I'll be done with my book in 2 weeks, right? I can decide to open pre-order today, and then I'm telling my audience that, oh, I'm writing so and so book. The book will be ready February 1st, right? The cost of this book is 3,000 naira. If you order this book on pre-order, right, you get to pay 1,500, or you get to pay 2,000 naira, right? So people love, everybody, almost everybody now, almost everybody loves a good deal, right? So all people are hearing in their head is that, wow, 3,000 book. If I pre-order now, I can save 50%. Ah, I'm interested. So people are going to order, right? But you that you're writing the book, you're not yet done with you're not yet done with the book, right? In fact, probably at the time you open pre-order, all you have is just the book outline, right? But when people pre-order, you know that you have no choice. You have to deliver because we're talking about money. So when February first comes, you can't come and be telling them that, sorry guys, my book is not yet ready. The way they will just eat you up, right? So you want to deliver, right? So because you're giving people your word, and um an exchange has taken place, like you've given your word and you've collected money from them. You know that even if you sleepless nights, you have to sit down and finish that book, right? So if you are interested in writing your ebooks fast, you don't want to be dragging, writing one book for 1 year, writing one book for 6 months, my candid advice is for you to open pre-order on that book, right? As I said, it places you on your toes to meet up with that with that lifeline that you're giving to your audience, right? So that's another way of writing your ebooks fast. Okay. Now let's move to the next strategy of writing your ebooks fast. The next strategy is for you to have a schedule, right? Or writing your ebook and sticking to it, right? So when you want to write your ebook and you want to write it fast, right? It's better to stick to a schedule. Every day, or are you going to be writing it on weekends? If you're going to be writing it every day, are you going to be writing in the mornings, or are you going to be writing in the evenings? Or are you going to be writing in the morning and in the evening? Okay, if you're going to be writing in the morning, are you going to be writing, what time will you be writing, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what time in the morning? Are you going to be writing by 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m.? Do you get? And then the time you are going to be writing it, right? Are you going to be writing for 30 minutes at a stretch, 1 hour at a stretch, or 2 hours at a stretch? Do you get? When you set that kind of schedule, do you get? Everything around yourself knows that, this person means business. Okay? So one way of sticking to a schedule is have a time that you write. Okay. Now the other way is for you to stick into a schedule is have a particular place that you write. If you're going to be writing your book in your office or in your home, right? Have a particular place that you write. Is it going to be on your dining table? Is it going to be maybe in your sitting room or in your room? Right? When you have a particular place that you write, right? It's all about setting the right atmosphere, right? So that once you get in that space, right, you're mentally, right, you know, even mentally, right, you know that, oh, you're ready for business and you're ready to do serious work, right? Now, another way of writing your ebooks fast is for you to tune off and turn off all distractions, right? I always smile, right, when I see people when they say they are writing their book and then your phone is on or notification is on. So you say you're writing book and you are replying to WhatsApp chats, you're checking your Facebook. What are you doing? Like, you're not going to get any work done. Do you get? So ensure that that timeline that you set to write your book, you tune off all distractions. Turn on notifications on your phone. If you cannot switch off that phone, ensure that you put it on silence. Not replying your messages for 1 hour, 2 hours. It will not kill you. Do you get? Remember that you have a goal and you're a serious person and you want to achieve it. So tune off and turn off all distractions. Okay. So that's like super important. Okay. Now another way of ensuring that you write your ebooks fast is for you to not edit your book when you write. Okay. Most of us, right, except people that are like egomaniacs, we're like our worst critics, right? Like, you're like, this thing I did, is it good? It's not good. It's not good. Do you get? So that thing also applies when you're writing your book, right? So when you're writing your book and you're editing, right, what happens to you is that you just find out that that one chapter that you've written, that's what you just be going to again and again, and you'll be editing. Don't do that to yourself. Just focus on, that's why I said do a mind dump, right? And create your book outline before you start writing your book, right? All you need to do is to follow that book outline, right? So just concentrate on starting that book, continuing that book, and finishing it. Do not edit when you write. I repeat, do not edit when you write. When you finish writing that book, you can now sit down and edit it, okay? Because what happens to you is that when you're writing your book, you're editing it, you self-sabotage, right? You almost end up, maybe is either you don't complete that book or it's going to take you longer to finish that book, right? So just concentrate on finishing that book. Don't edit, right? When I wrote my first ebook, that was one of, even though I did not even have any training, I didn't exactly know what I was doing, but that was one strategy that works for me. I just concentrated on writing that book. In fact, all of that book, I handwrote it. I did not type. I was just writing and writing. I did not edit anything. It was when I finished and I was typing, I was not editing it. Okay. So ensure that you don't edit when you write. You will definitely edit later. Okay. So just focus on writing that book. Okay. Now, just two more strategies and then we'll wrap this up, right? Now, the other way of writing your ebooks fast, these two strategies, right? It works for people. Okay, this first strategy is now, right? This one I'm about to talk about works for people that hold digital trainings, maybe on WhatsApp, right? So one way of writing your ebooks fast is that WhatsApp training that you've done, whether it was free or it was paid, convert it to an ebook. Do you understand? Convert your WhatsApp class to an ebook. How do you do that? When you are done with the WhatsApp class, just go to that WhatsApp group, right? Select only your own chat as a trainer, right? Copy all of it. Is that you could either send it to your mail or you could post it on your WPS office on your phone. Then edit it, as I said, add your book cover, save it as PDF, and your ebook is ready, right? So that's how that works. Then the other way you can also write ebooks fast is to transcribe your audio messages or your audio class to an ebook. This works very well for, again, pastors, trainers, right? So after a training section, right, where you spoke, right, grab the audio version of that training or that speech and convert it to an ebook, sorry, and transcribe it and afterwards convert it to an ebook, right? What is transcription? Transcription is converting an audio file to text format, right? So you can do that. Now the final strategy of writing your ebooks fast is for you to convert your Facebook post or your blog post to an ebook. This works it works perfectly, right, people um for people who are active on Facebook or they have a blog, right? So if you're a blogger, all those articles that you've written, all you need to do is that find similar or themed posts, right? And then you can convert them and produce it as an ebook. Same thing with Facebook posts. Now, how does Facebook post to ebook strategy works? As I said, if you are active on Facebook, either you're active on Facebook or you can make a commitment being active on Facebook. Now, I love practical examples, right? How does this work? We're in 2021, right? Let's say I have a goal, right, um of getting out an ebook from my Facebook post by say end of March, right? From now till March, we have okay, let's start from February 1st. So let's say from February to April, right, which is 3 months, right? I have a goal of getting on an ebook between February to end of April. That's 3 months, right? If you're going to take it weekly, that's 12 months. So it means that if every week I commit to writing one post on my Facebook timeline, means that at the end of April, I'm going to have 12 posts. I can gather together that 12 posts, right, and create and turn it to an ebook. And if I decide to go ahead and write two posts on Facebook, right, in a month, it means that at the end of April, I have 24 posts, right? If again I decide to make it three posts, right, on Facebook, on my Facebook timeline, right, per week, it means that at the end of April, right, I will have 36 posts. Now, I can either decide to take those posts directly as they are and put it into an ebook, or I could just decide to tweak one or two things and there I have it, my ebook. So that is it. Finally, let me give you Jara Jara strategy. This works very well for people that have a YouTube channel or they are planning to start one, right? So all of those of um your post, right? Your videos, your YouTube videos, right? You can decide to transcribe them and turn them to an e-book, right? So that's about it with writing ebooks fast. I guess it's time for questions and answers. Thank you, guys.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have gained something, please let us give her a digital round of applause. My boss was on fire. And she was just dishing it out. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just relax my corner and say, mm-hmm. Anyway, so I wanted to ask a quick question. For those that have interest in writing their own ebook, right? Can you let them know where they can, like, how they can profit from it, just in 2 minutes, like where they can publish their books and how they can profit from writing an ebook quickly?
Okay, for those that are interested in writing their ebooks, there are like a whole lot of ways that you can publish. There are a lot of places, right? I can publish your ebooks. Nigeria, you know, like in the Nigeria space, right? You can publish your book on Okada Books, right? You can publish your book on Bambooks, right? And then there's these new guys, they are twins, publisher.net, right? The spelling of publisher is not the normal publisher, you know, right? It's PUBLI right? So what they do is that you can send them your manuscripts and then they will help you to publish it to like different stores around the world, right? So you can publish there for
Is
if
that the spelling for the publisher?
no, let me spell it again. PUBLI
Hold on, let me edit this. PUBLI,
S
Mm-hmm.
double ER
Oh, there's no
dot
H in this one.
no, there's no H dot net.
Okay. Publisher, right?
Yes.
All
But it's
right.
not dot
All
com.
right. Okay, let me put the full version. .net.
Yep.
All right. So that is that.
So you can send them the manuscripts and then they will publish it for you. So that's that for Nigeria. Now, if you want to publish your book on the global scene, yeah, on the global scene, right? You want your book to
All
go
right.
global, right? Now, I'm going to be talking about Amazon. You can publish your book on Amazon. You can publish your book on Smashwords, Kobo. Like there are a lot of platforms that you can publish them, right? But Amazon is the largest online publisher in the world, right? So I think you should focus on that, right?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
how can you make money from your ebook? It's very simple, right? People are the one that have the money to buy your book, right? So the first thing is
Okay.
that you already mentioned that your book has written in a profitable niche, right? So
Okay.
ensure that if your focus, right, in making money from your book is to make money, right? It's not just a mirror that you not be looking at, right? It's
Mhm.
you want to make money. Ensure that you write that book on a profitable niche, right? So your book
Okay.
has either be on wealth or health or relationships. So that's like the first thing you need to focus on, right? When you do
Okay.
that, everything becomes easier, right? Now, when you are done, the next thing is for you to identify your target audience. You've written
Okay.
this book, right? Or you're about to write this book, right? Who is your target audience? Who are the book meant for? I always smile when I talk to people, maybe as a client, my client or a student, that I'm coaching or something, and I'm like, oh, this book you're writing, right? Awesome book idea. Who is the target audience? And most times they always tell me everyone, and I just start laughing. How can your book be for everyone? You not make sales that way. You need to identify
Okay.
right. You need to identify specifically who that book is for, right? Let's say you're writing a book on weight loss, right? It can't just be for everybody. That book you're writing on weight loss, is it for nursing mothers? Is it for Is it for maybe women that are over 50, or I don't like, it's a very, very diverse. You need to be able to identify, as I said, specifically who that book is for, right?
True.
And let's say I wrote a book on how to make, the example I gave earlier, on how to make $1,000 in 30 days, right? Yes, everybody wants money, but again, a book like that cannot be for everybody. Do you get? So your book, you need to be able to, for a book like that, you need to be able to identify that, oh, the book is for young adults or youths age 18 to 40. Do you get? What that does for you is that it streamlines your marketing effort. Do you get? You know that these are the people you are looking for. So you know that you have a book like that, you're going to be joining Facebook groups that have people in that age group, right? You don't see people that maybe they are in a group that is like for maybe for people in their 60s, and then you're marking that kind of book to them. Do you get? Is that they'll be like, they'll probably even tell you like, all these online things, I don't think I am interested. Do you get? But if you're marketing a book like that for someone age 18 to 40, they're like, oh really? Ah, I'm interested. Do you get? Because they are more current. Do you get? They know what is up, so to say, in the online world. So it's
Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I chip this in? I know a lot of people are out there, they are watching us, but they do not really know that like this thing is profitable. Both of us, we are in a WhatsApp group that we see people earn over $2,000, $5,000
in a
from
month.
Amazon a month. Like you just see some people's post and like
In
I
fact,
made $3,000 this month, and you'd be like, for this in Nigeria. Like
yes, well,
writing books is very, very profitable. Very, very.
it's super profitable.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Do you have any other thing to let us know before we call it a day?
Um, Nothing much except the same message that I've had since last year, which is to encourage every single person, right, to
Okay.
sit down and ensure that they start writing their ebooks. Okay, writing ebooks,
Okay.
being an author is not meant for a specific set of people, right? So it's not a case of the writing books, it's for those people. No, even right now, right? Even an 8-year-old
Mhm.
child can be an author. I was speaking to one of my clients earlier today, right? And he sent me a
Okay.
poem that he co-wrote with his daughter. Ask me how old the daughter is. She's
How old is the
14
child?
years old.
Wow,
14.
wow, wow, wow,
And
wow,
he
wow, wow,
told me
wow.
that she has also written books, right? So it doesn't matter
Mhm.
how old you are, it doesn't matter your gender. It's not a matter of only men write or only women write books, right? Wherever you are
Anybody can.
on growth process, right? You can write books and you can make lots of money from it. But you
True.
must start. This is the starting point, right? You have to believe that you can do it, and you have to sit down, you have to write it, right? And
Okay.
as I said, it's super easy to write your book, right? We all have something in us, right, that we're supposed to share with the rest of the world, something that can make somebody's life better, make their journey easier, right? So by folding your hands, right, and deciding not to write that book, you are depriving the world of that message, right? That transformation that is part of you that somebody else can benefit from. So I'm going to encourage you in this year 2021 to ensure that you write that book, right? You take your knowledge, your expertise, your experiences, and you share with someone else. Okay.
All right. All
Then
right
this
then.
way,
So, sorry. Like we are running out of time, and I'm trying to like just finish everything up on time.
okay,
So if
okay,
if if
okay.
people wanted to like know more about you, if they would like to contact you, um, can you give okay? Like I have already made your Facebook page to scroll on the screen, but is there any other platform that people can get to meet you? They need to know more about you and probably like need your coaching assistance to help them to launch their own books.
Oh, okay. Most of the times I relate with people on my WhatsApp, right? So they can send me a chat on my WhatsApp,
Are
right?
you comfortable letting your number out there?
Yes, my number is already out there, so
Okay,
I
so
guess
call
no.
it out. Let me. Okay, no, hold on. Let me not stress you. I'll go to our WhatsApp and then like I'll look for your number and I will type it out. So I wouldn't have to like disturb my boss
Very
Okay, so
funny.
here it is. 6 4. I hope I'm not typing my number. I hope it's not my phone number that I type. Okay, I think. Did I guess this?
Yes, that's it. So a WhatsApp chat, please. Please don't call. Just chat.
All right. If you are not in Nigeria, if you are viewing from outside the country, please make sure you put in +234 in front of the number before you send a WhatsApp message to her. Please don't go and start toasting my boss. Oh. Don't we are not here for that. It is all about writing books. That is what we want to do. Thank you. Thank you. All right then. It's been a pleasure having you with us. Thank you for being my very first guest. I
You are
am I do not take this for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um,
welcome.
all right, so I would be removing you and commoting you from my screen right now so you can relax and talk that amala and I want to eat for dinner. Thank you very much. Thank you for being part of
Thank
us.
you for having me. Thanks.
All right. Okay then. I hope you guys have learned something today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's series. My boss, Favour Ajayi, was on fire. She was just like dishing everything out, dishing, 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 dishing. So I hope you guys know how you can write your ebooks fast now. If you do not remember anything, just remember this one thing. Download Google Keyboard, and then there's a feature that allows you to record into your phone, and then it will transcribe it to text. Right. So as you're having as the ideas are coming to your head, like you just keep speaking it, and it will change it to text for you. But please make sure that like you have data because it works with data. It's not like when you're offline, you're trying to do it, and then you now come back to tell me like, dude, this thing doesn't work. No, it's not that way. You need to have internet access, Google Keyboard, and sharp sharp. You'll be able to do it. So, on this note, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this. This is our 4th episode. Next week, we are going to have our episode 5 and episode 6. We don't know what our topics will be yet, but then we will keep you updated. Thank you very much. Today being the last day of the week, I pray that like the coming week would be a great one for each and every one of us. Thank you everyone for being a part of this show. For those of you that are always here from episode 1 down to this 4th episode, I am very grateful. One of them is Abolade Precious. You're always coming online all the time. Thank you. Thank you. For everyone out there, wherever you are, thank you. I am deeply grateful. On this note, I would like to say good night and have a lovely week ahead. Yeah, make we dey go. Make I dey go in the house. We don't finish.